Hello guys, welcome back to episode 12. This episode is all about Varsity 2024. All things Coventry versus Warwick University. Isn't that right, Matt?
Yeah. So Varsity 2024 has happened the past week.
Yep,
This
last
is
Saturday.
a local derby between the university and the University of Warwick. Big rivalry. Big
rivalry,
hatred between the two teams,
This rivalry's been happening for now 34 years and counting, hasn't it, Matt?
34 years and counting. 34 years we have lost. So
we haven't won one single year.
It's not been a very good derby, but
Well, it depends who you ask, doesn't it? Warwick fans will say fantastic. If you ask anybody in Coventry, really disappointing. Really disappointing.
It is disappointing.
Yeah.
But we went and broadcasted some of the games to commentate on, to broadcast, all that stuff.
Yeah.
All things considered, and the fact that we lose pretty much every year, it was still a pretty fun event to go to, wasn't it?
I had a great day.
It was
I don't know
sick.
about you, Matt, but it was great.
The atmosphere, the fans, the sports, the teams, they all looked like they were having fun, didn't they?
Oh, of course. I feel like it doesn't matter if we lose or not. It's just taking part that counts. Let's just say that, because I think most of our teams, they sort of just play for fun, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
I think it's a fair analysis, because you look at Warwick and they were like sweating it out. They
took it
full
way
on.
too serious.
They were taking it way too
I just
seriously.
calm down. Some of the fans as well. They were going a bit too loud.
The fans chanting all the time, just like, the whole Tottenham Hotspur chant. It's like,
yeah.
what do we think of crap, Tottenham? Literally all the Warwick's fans were doing that with us. Which, I didn't think was that sports friendly, but, it's just a bit of the atmosphere.
What was that like? They had that like orange tube and they bang it together.
They had a little banger.
Yeah, like what was that about?
It's just atmosphere, isn't it?
Yeah, but it was so annoying, that loud noise. I was literally sitting right there next to them.
Yeah.
It was a bit annoying because we was like halfway, we was in the middle of two sets of right fans, weren't we? There was white fans on the left and white fans on the right. We're stuck in the middle, where there wasn't that many Coventry fans. I suppose.
So we were at the beginning of the day. We were doing the cricket, the men's cricket, and the women's volleyball.
Yeah.
So we were commentating both those games.
Yeah, we was doing two live streams at once, wasn't we? Trying to multitask. It went okay, I suppose. Obviously, I sort of leave Matt and our third co-host Robin to do the technical side, setting up the stream, because I don't have a clue.
Yeah, shout out Robin Pyer.
Yeah. Maybe he might join us on one episode. Who knows? Maybe like an F1 episode. If you haven't watched that recently, go check that out as well. Giving a bit of a self promotion there. But anyways,
we were commentating.
I really enjoyed the volleyball.
Yeah. Although the volleyball was a bit disappointing for our women's team.
Yeah.
Obviously Harrison and I have been to a few of those women's volleyball games.
And
they've been winning.
They're a great team. They're in the finals.
They're in the finals of the Conference Cup or something.
I don't agree with you, I'm not too sure, but yeah.
They were like by far the better team on paper going in. But
yeah.
I don't know. I was saying to Harrison when we were there, it might be a case of just conserving energy for the final. I don't know. We hope so, because if we don't win that'll be massively disappointing. But
yeah, I felt like on the day as a whole, I think just Warwick were probably just
sweating too hard
in most of the fixtures. Obviously, in Varsity happens each year. It covers like at least 18 fixtures in that weekend at least. I think it just happened on the Saturday, didn't it, Matt?
Yeah.
But who knows?
But no, the women's volleyball team losing 3-0.
3-0. Yeah.
It's just disappointing.
It wasn't as dominant. I know, obviously, judging off the score it was 3-0 in the sets, but
it was dominant.
It wasn't though, was it? Because in the games itself, the first set was dominant.
The first and second set were no. The first and second set. The first set it was like 25-12. So
I might be wrong. No, but the second set and the third set were quite even. They were way better than the first.
It was less than a 10-point difference.
Yeah.
But it was still like a 10-point difference. So it's dominant.
You're just trying to give some good words for Coventry.
Let's just hope they win the final, because that would be much better than winning Varsity game, I think.
Yeah,
personally.
I can't remember the people's names, to be honest, but for Coventry volleyball, I know number one didn't have her best game either, to be fair. Usually she's their star player, but I don't think she was on our top form.
I just don't think that was a game we showed our best ability.
Yeah.
It's
always going to be difficult though, isn't it, when they're probably the better side.
I don't think they are, though. Our women's volleyball team is a strong team.
Yeah, well,
We've seen that for our own
34
eyes.
years, 34 years will tell you otherwise.
34 years can tell you anything. You can win.
I suppose it is just one-off games, isn't it?
It is one-off games. It's just a
Yeah.
friendly.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we have the chance to win a trophy. I don't see Warwick in the final, unless
a
they
good-
actually
that's a
are in
good
the
point.
final, aren't they?
That is a good point. Are they in the final?
I don't know if they're in the final. They might be in the
Hopefully
final.
not. Hopefully it's like
If
Aston or
they're
someone.
if they're in the final,
Birmingham.
then I think we know who's won.
If it's Birmingham, who would I support? Obviously, being
Obviously,
a
Cov.
Birmingham local
Cov has beaten
myself.
Birmingham.
Yeah, they would, wouldn't they?
Yeah, Cov would
Yeah,
easily
like
win that.
Easy.
It depends who's in the final. You know, I think our women's team can win it, especially with the trophy on the
Yeah,
line.
'cause I remember the first set, it was like a 10 points difference, wasn't it? You was right.
Yeah.
The second set, I can't properly remember it either because I can't remember the scoreline anyway. I think it was another like
It was like
9 or 8.
25-19. It wasn't as bad.
9 or 8 points difference, I
yeah.
think. But I feel like the third set, maybe Warwick just sort of like settled down a little bit. Maybe they were trying to reserve energy for their next game.
No, because we saw
Because
at the
we
end that
was-
they were showboating.
Was it a showboat?
They were showboating. Remember,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
started throwing away those easy points.
Oh, there was. Yeah, you're correct. Because I thought the third set was probably the best set we played for the women's.
Yeah, but that's because Warwick weren't even trying at that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. They weren't trying because they knew they was going to win.
Yeah.
I don't really like showboating, to be honest.
Nah,
I don't really rate it.
I don't rate it, but you know, if you are winning though that much,
Might as
I mean,
well.
you might as well.
Yeah,
I mean, show that you are the dominant team and just be intimidating.
at least they show some passion compared to Max Verstappen, where he doesn't do anything, does he? Matt?
Don't bring F1 into this varsity football,
Oh.
varsity day.
Good job. Yeah, Max Verstappen, good job. Huh? Matt knows what I'm talking about.
No, but anyway, cricket scoreline.
Go on
We
then.
couldn't find a scoreline. There was no scoreline at the actual event. So
Yeah, so I was covering the volleyball while Matt and Robin was covering the cricket, and for me, I'm not really a cricket fan, so I wasn't really watching it, to be honest with you.
it was going all right. I thought
I heard a
it
lot-
could have been better.
I heard a lot of cheers from Coventry supporters, so it must have been all right.
It was all right, but I still think we lost.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you know, it's disappointing. I don't, you know, out the entire day, I
Mhm.
think we only won 1 or 2.
We won the men's volleyball.
We watched the men's volleyball, so we know we won that.
Yeah.
But I can't think of another one that was announced as a win. So
We only watched 4 games, didn't we? We covered
yeah, we
4
watched.
games.
We covered 4 games,
We-
which is the
we
cricket, the
covered-
volleyball, and futsals.
No, we covered both volleyball,
Yeah.
one futsal, and 1 cricket.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, the cricket, it was a loss, even though I don't think we played that badly. I thought, looking at some of our bowlers, they were pretty good.
Okay.
They were on par or slightly better than some of the Warwick team.
Maybe they should get you in the team because obviously I know
Obviously.
you've played a bit of cricket before, haven't you? You're a bit
Yeah,
of a
yeah, yeah.
cricket
I'll
expert.
always praise my county level ability at cricket.
Oh, county
Yeah.
level. Yeah. Okay.
Can't forget.
Good at karting, good at cricket. Oh, come on now. What are you bad at?
Sports.
What
Now.
What sports are you bad at now?
Pretty much all of them.
Okay.
I haven't played in years.
Oh, me neither. That's why you're on the bench.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, the cricket game was interesting because I feel like, yes, again, I'm gonna say, I feel like I'm gonna just repeat myself quickly, but Warwick did feel like they're the better team, the more dominant side.
Yeah.
There was a few opportunities. We had a few decent strikes and good runs, if that's the terminology. I'm not too sure, but no, I feel like Warwick were the better team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just how
Warwick
fast
are.
it's gonna die.
It is. I mean, 34 years straight winning. They are the better team, aren't they?
Yeah. Do you remember any good cricket set plays or any good highlights from the game?
Not any that stood out. We had a few half decent runs, I guess.
Yeah.
A few good hits of the ball to get some 6s and 4s.
Okay.
And then, bowling wickets and stumping out the other players. Other than that, though, you can't really pick out a
Did anybody
key
catch the
moment.
ball?
Nah,
No.
because it's indoor cricket. I was going on about this when we were there. It's indoor cricket,
Not even a
outdoor
lot he
cricket.
was that day.
It's completely different.
Yeah.
Indoor cricket, you can smack it off on the wall, get 6 points easily. When the ball is 10 feet to your left or 10 feet to your right, it's where's the challenge in that?
Mhm.
I don't see how indoor cricket can be hard. I mean, that's just me. It seems easy to get points.
Also, the ball doesn't really go that far, does it? If it's indoors.
No, it doesn't.
You can't really hit it that far, and the players won't run that far to get the ball or get the person out. You know what I mean? It's probably easier to play indoor cricket, isn't it?
Probably is, yeah. Because outdoor cricket, you're running.
You just smash it, can't you?
You smash it miles, and
Yeah.
like the difference in size between an indoor court and an outdoor pitch
It's massive.
is massive. It's like
Yeah.
2 times the size. So, no.
Anyways, should we move on to the futsal, maybe?
Yeah, I think we move on to the futsal. I wasn't covering this one because I was busy doing the men's volleyball game, which was the game we won, by the way. So we'll come to that after the futsal. But Harrison and Robin were covering the women's futsal game.
Yeah. So if any of you guys watched the streams at the weekend, did 4 streams in total. But for me, the women's futsal game was the most entertaining by far. Some of the goals in that game were fantastic, especially from number 8, because for me she was the star player. I feel like she got at least a hat trick. She scored at least 3 goals, and some of the goals were bangers, outside the box, bottom corners. It was amazing. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I remember seeing some of those goals that she scored. They were pretty impressive.
Yeah, I remember one. The first one that I seen. I don't know what the score was, but I think it was losing like 2.
I think it was like 9-3, or was it 7-2? 7-2.
Either way, we was losing by at least 3 or 4 goals, and we brought it back quite well, all things considering. I feel like we lose. I feel like we did lose.
We lost that game, but it was like a narrow loss.
I think we lost 10-8. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so it wasn't that big.
So it wasn't bad, but I think at that point before she scored the first goal that I remember watching, because we sort of watched like halfway through, but it was like outside the box, bottom like middle bins, let's say, straight past the keeper, and yeah, it was great. She went on to outperform everybody, I would say.
I did watch a bit of that game though.
Yeah,
I think
we've got a good team.
We have a decent team. I think the moments that I saw when I was watching was number 10 was doing some like spins, some tricks,
5-star skills.
Pretty,
Sure.
5-star skills. Yeah, it was impressive.
Yeah.
I think number 10 and number 8 were by far our better players.
There was 2 number 10s as well, which was a bit strange.
Yeah, so number 10 Skiller, number 10.
Okay, number 10 1, number 10 2. Yeah, should we just do it like that?
Yeah, let's just do it like that.
Yeah.
You'll know the number 10 we're talking about when you see the video, because she was a good player for us. And then the other moment I came back to,
like Saint Maximin.
Yeah, yeah, let's just say that. Like Saint Max.
Yeah.
And then the other moment I came to, we unfortunately had an injured player.
Number 10. That's number 10, number 2.
So number 2, number 10.
Yeah.
It was confusing having 2 number 10s on the team, but
Yeah, no, I don't know whether she got cramp or not. I don't know what the injury was.
It looked like a leg injury.
She looked very badly hurt, didn't she?
Yeah.
It did take quite a while for her to get like subbed back off. Back off the pitch, which is a bit annoying for her.
Do you think we could have won if she stayed on?
I think we could have. She was a very good player as well. I think she was mainly like in the middle of the park, more up front. I'm pretty sure, like trying to hold the play. So I can't remember if she did score or not. I might have missed that, but she was a very good player for the team.
Yeah.
And it was a bit disappointing to see her leave so early on in the game.
Yeah, and it was a bit disappointing to see us lose that game as well, because I just think we deserved to win that.
We were better than the men's team. That's one thing for sure. The men's team were awful.
Well,
come on, look at the score.
What was the scoreline again? If you just want to recap it for us.
I think we lost like 10-1.
Oh yeah, that isn't good.
It must have been 10-1.
That isn't good at all.
I think we had like 30 seconds left, and they had 30 seconds left to get 9 goals. Let's just throw out there. You know what I mean? I don't know why we got dominated so badly. Maybe it was just a reserves team that came out. I don't know. I'm not too sure. It's the first time I've commentated futsal before, and it was really entertaining. I want to do that again. I really want to do that again. So
maybe stick with the women's team for the higher chance of actually covering a win.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna hear and like
do you remember
slate the men's team. I think they can win their games.
No.
They have their moments, but they did lose 10-1.
Yeah. Like how? How did you lose 10-1?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. Maybe we're just the dominant side in sports. I don't know. But also, do you remember in the women's game the height difference between the 2 goalkeepers?
Yeah. I was pointing that out.
That was so weird, wasn't it?
The Warwick goalkeeper was like 6 foot something. And then our keeper looked like 5'5", 5'4".
Unless our goalkeeper is just really small, and because she's so small, she makes the other goalkeeper look quite tall. I don't know, because she was like.
Their goalkeeper was the tallest on their team.
Yeah, but she was like 6 foot low. She couldn't be more than 6 foot, surely.
Oh, we were quite high up, so
who knows?
Disturbs height, doesn't it?
Yeah. But who else?
There was a massive height difference.
Yeah. I really enjoyed futsal.
Yeah,
I'll
futsal
definitely
was
do that again.
entertaining. And then the final game we covered was obviously men's volleyball.
Yeah.
Best game of the night, I'd say.
Best game of the night.
Yeah. It's the only game we won.
Go on then. Go on then. I was
So
half watching it, half not. I was commentating, to be fair. I was commentating.
Yeah, so I was commentating on the men's volleyball game.
Yes.
Going into that, you know, we've covered men's volleyball before.
Was you commentating?
I wasn't commentating. No, I was I gave
So
up commentating. I gave up
you
commentating.
gave up, didn't you? You gave up like halfway through.
I did the cricket and women's volleyball, and then I
No,
just
you did.
decided no, I didn't want to.
We did like 2 games each, didn't we?
Yeah,
Pretty much. Yeah.
we covered 2 games each, and then my voice was like, no, I can't anymore.
You was just too hungry, wasn't you?
I was hungry,
you was
and
ready
I was
to go
tired,
home.
and I needed to go.
It was a long day, to be fair. We woke up quite early, didn't we?
It was good but long.
Yeah. We'll do it I would love to do it again next year.
Yeah, we're doing
though.
it next year,
Fantastic.
obviously.
Yeah.
But no, back to the men's volleyball.
Go on then.
We've covered it before. We haven't won as many as the women's team has.
No,
So
no.
I went into that thinking, Warwick will probably win again. If our women's team
Yeah.
has lost 3-0,
Yeah, it's not
we
looking
would
good,
lose
is it?
3-0.
Mm-hmm.
But they proved us wrong. They came back and won it 3-1
Let's
after
go,
Warwick got
let's
the
go.
first set.
Yeah, it was looking a bit, a little bit ropey after the first set. You might be thinking Warwick might run away here with it, but no, we came back and we eventually won. It was fantastic.
It was a great game too because we came back like quite a bit because each set was only like 1 or 2 points that we either lost or won by. So it was like extremely close throughout the entire game. I remember seeing like most of the sports union team like were in front of me.
Yeah.
And they all like cheering and like screaming for us to win. Insane atmosphere for the final game to watch. Like really impressive.
Yeah, I remember there being a guy like sitting next to us. I think he might have been, sitting next to us, and he was a bit confused because I don't think he's a massive volleyball fan. So he was saying like, he was telling one of the sports people on the sports team for us like the wrong score, and she got a bit confused because he was saying the wrong thing, but it was a bit funny.
Yeah.
But never mind.
There he was going on about, is it first to 3 or is it best of 3?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
And then he was confusing everybody else sitting in front of us.
Yeah.
But it's quite funny.
But no, it was because we were on like 2
Yeah, that was probably us at the
two
start.
sets to
Start of the
1.
year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was us at the start of the year, wasn't it? It still is kind of because we still know what the 5 set thing is. Not on the 5th set.
Yeah, that's a bit strange, isn't it? The 5 set rule.
The 5th set is like half points or something.
It only goes up to 24 or 21.
No, it goes up to
or-
15.
It goes up to 15.
15.
Okay, sorry, my bad, guys. My bad.
Yeah,
Ignore me.
yeah. But no, that was a good final game to watch and end on for the day of Varsity.
Yeah,
I just
actually,
want-
ended on a win, aren't we, Matt? Didn't we?
Ended on a win.
Yeah.
Although the netball did come finished the day off, and
Yeah.
they lost as well though. It was like 58 to 23,
Oh, netball
I
lost.
think.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's quite a massive margin. But
Okay.
we did say
We did leave at 4 o'clock, didn't we? So we
we
missed
left
that
we
game.
left before then.
Yeah.
But
Overall, very fantastic day. I did enjoy it so much, and I can't wait to do it again next year. Really.
yeah. I mean, we'll say it for the entire time we're here. Hopefully next year is our year. We can win more than a single game, but
I think we just got to try and hopeless support, I suppose. The endless support we've got to try and commit to really until we leave.
Yeah. we're just gonna be on the sidelines cheering us on.
Yeah, exactly. That's all we can do. Being on the bench, that's all you can ask for from the fans. Cheer on the players and try and give them some extra support.
You know what? I might sign up for like half the teams there, carry them to a
really?
victory over Warwick.
No, you can't leave me, though. You're my co-host.
I am the
Who's going
co-host,
to
but
commentate then?
I
Who's
can
gonna
still.
commentate then?
Hey,
You can't let me- you
you'll
can't let-
have
you can't
the
let
first years.
Huh?
You'll get the first years who
Oh,
come
I
up.
won the first years. Can't leave me behind.
Either that or we keep losing.
So you're telling me you're going to win? You're going to
I
win
will
for
win
every
everything.
single.
I will
okay.
win everything. Don't
So
worry.
you're going to win the futsal.
I'll be our saviour.
You're going to win the futsal,
Yeah.
the netball,
Yeah.
cricket.
Yeah. Easily.
Yeah, you look. You can't. Why are you so confident?
You got to be confident to win.
Okay. What else is there? Volleyball,
Yeah.
netball.
Yeah.
I said that already. Basketball.
No, I think our basketball team's good enough.
Yeah, they are. Coventry Flames are a great team. I can't
Mm.
wait to watch them again. Probably watching them a little bit too much recently, but then watching a bit of volleyball too much recently as well. We need to decide more.
We need to
fixtures
expand
see,
our
don't we?
horizons. Let's just say that.
We do. Maybe hopefully futsal if it's not at the weekend because we're both busy boys at the weekend.
Busy ones, yeah. But anyway, I think that's the end of the Varsity Day special. Do you want to wrap it up for us?
Oh, you want me to end it off? You want me
Yeah,
to
you
sign
might as
off?
well. I always wrap
Okay.
it off.
I never, this is very new to me. But anyways, I just want to say thank you for everybody giving us the opportunity. Me, Matt, Robin, of course. I can't wait to do it next year. I really enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode 12. All things Varsity 2024.
Yeah, make sure to watch the videos on YouTube as well to see.
Yep, all things on the Spotify, all things on YouTube.
And don't forget the Sport Coventry YouTube as well to see the highlights and recap of the games.
Sport Coventry to see all the live streams, the 4 live streams that we did. You can hear me by myself, hear me with Matt, hear me with Robin. You can hear Matt and Robin together. Or we're a good little trio going on for these next couple of years. So thank you all for watching, and see you again for next week, I suppose.
Yeah, see you then.
Peace out.